What's up, everybody? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Now I know why YouTube. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Belinda, thank you. Thank you. We're back. Let me share this show again. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share it again. Because we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Let's see. We're back. Let me delete that one. Let me hide that post. That one is no longer no good. That was my fault, Belinda. That was my fault. My fault. Daryl Anderson, what's up, Doc? That was my fault. Oh my God, that was my fault, Belinda. I made a mistake on that one. Yep, that was the old man's. That was the old man's doing. Uh, I had it on silent. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. But let me get back in here and see. I'm having fun. Thaddeus Moody is in the building. That Thaddeus Moody is in the building. Is Why is my YouTube? Let me go out of it. Yeah, y'all on YouTube. Yeah, 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 yeah. But mine ain't coming up right. What's wrong? Hold up. Maybe if I go out and come back in. Let me see. Let's see. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff, man. Dealing with electronics. Unbelievable. Everything got to be right. Everything, Kessler, Kessler, I done upgraded to this new system and they killing me. What's up there, Gregory Wiles? And I done upgrade. Cause Greg, Greg, they had the software I used, Greg, what it did, it had so many bells and whistles. So what I had to do, I had to upgrade the computer so it can handle it. But this new computer and Facebook is just ain't working well together right now. Have I got anybody still left from Facebook? Is anybody on Facebook? Let me know. I want y'all on both sides. Gary, yeah, Gary Carter's in the building. Gary Carter, I just want to know. I want you on both sides. If you, because I want to know what's going on Facebook, because I'm trying to figure something out. They're looking into it. Now, if I was to go back to my old computer, which is right over here, but then it'll be dragging when I bring a guest in. And this one right here, it ain't dragging. This one got a mode in it. This one got a mode in it that's kind of pretty good, pretty good. So, but tomorrow I'm gonna share with y'all who fits the historical blueprint to win the title. I'm gonna give y'all some points. Matter of fact, let me see if I still got to make sure I kept it somewhere. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I send it to myself. Send a message to myself. I got to study it tonight. Who fits the historical blueprint? Hey, oh, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Thank y'all, baby. Baby, they got me so caught up, I don't even realize it's my favorite day in the week. It's Women Rock Wins. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 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 But in the beginning of the show, what I had YouTube set it private and not public, and that's why you wasn't getting it in the beginning, because I was doing some stuff last night. I was testing some stuff, and it was supposed to be private and not public. So Facebook is good. Okay, Facebook is good. Okay, so now Facebook might shut off now because it might put an error message. And hold up, y'all. You know what? You know how I'm transparent to y'all. Watch, I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna tell you the message that I've been getting. Talk to my people. Because one of y'all might be smart enough, because these people there ain't smart enough. One of y'all might be smart enough to make it happen. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Now watch this. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I want y'all to see this the damn message be popping up. So at Facebook, this what happened. Streaming error. Streaming to Chop Shop Htx Facebook stopped because of an error. Do you want to end the broadcast or continue with Chop Shop Htx? So I could continue without it. So I push without it so everybody, the show can keep going on. So that's the message, y'all, that I be getting in both sides. My software company and Facebook are looking into why this new computer is not balancing out right. Now, like I said, I can go back to my Mercedes, but I got a Ferrari now. I can go back to the Mercedes, but the Mercedes is not powerful enough to bring in a guy like Jimmy. Jimmy, internet is not that powerful, but this one will. It will it'll bring his on a little bit more. You follow me? So, but what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm trying to see. You remember tomorrow? I'm before the Final Four. I'm gonna give y'all some historical data. Some no, some yeah, some historical data that fits the blueprint of who gonna win the title. I don't know who gonna win the title. I'm just giving you some historical data that y'all might be, if y'all want to talk about it, if y'all might be betting or whatever y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all ain't betting. I hope my people ain't out here. But see what was going on. That's what happened. But guess what? We still on Facebook, so let's ride it. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe they haven't. But let me start. Let me start the show. I like talking to y'all anyway. Uh, Happy Women Rock Wednesday. You know what? Did anybody see the McDonald All-American game last night? Did anybody? Anybody see the McDonald All-American game? I didn't even. I ain't know it was. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know it was on. I'm gonna tell the truth. I did not know it was on. Uh, it got me. I don't know. Um, um, I don't know. I'm serious. I don't know. It was on. Anybody? Somebody tell me. So nobody saw the game. So y'all don't care about the game. But why we be already worried about who's gonna be a McDonald All American? And hold up, y'all. I mean, but think about this. Think about this, Eric. People be, uh, man, my son got nominated for the McDonald All American. All of that, right? But when the game come on, these people don't even watch it. Fob, you was there. Where was it? Where was it? Where is this held at? Where is it held at? I hope your historical data is showing Arizona winning it all. Greg, tune in tomorrow, Greg. I got some more little stuff. I've got about 10 categories, Greg. I'm gonna share with you tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. That's a teaser in this business, called a teaser in this business. Um, but Bob, what city? I don't even know what city was it. What's it? Oh, it was in Phoenix. Okay. I got you. Okay. Okay. It's in Phoenix. Okay. All right. All right. Somebody say they watched the first half. Okay. I got you. It was talking about the little boy. Somebody was telling me about a little kid went to Duke. I didn't see it, y'all, because last night I happened to friend of mine is in town, and he wanted to go to a game last night. You know, a game last night, and I went to see the Knicks play against the Rockets last night, and it was because my son told me he don't like to watch NBA basketball until the playoffs. But let me tell y'all something. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't go to a live NBA game. You're doing yourself. So many things happening. The game is a lot different, lot quicker, lot. You see how long. You know what amazed me last night? The ability to pass in such small windows. the ability to pass in such small windows, and if you don't hit that pass, and that pass will get deflected or some kind of way. I mean, the different trajectories you have to pass the ball, sidearm, spin it. I mean, it's and you can't see that on TV. You can't see it on TV. Kevin Durant, man, I think he had 12 points before anybody even touched the ball. I mean, nobody in the game. He hit the first 12 points. Wop, 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 wop. I mean, it was just, I mean, every time it came off his hands, it looked like it was going in. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Carl Anthony Towns is, I just, it's hard. I be trying to like him, but it's hard. Josh Hart is kind of hard for me to, when he got it clicking and everybody else is doing well, he looked good, but he struggles. He struggles. Um, and let me see who else. Um, and maybe coach, and I guess you're human. You can't concentrate on every shot. But Tyree Easton hit three threes in a row, which is fool's gold. But on the fourth one, he hit the side of the backboard. Is it concentration, coaches? What is it, Ivan Pettit? Um, but do me a favor, go see I mean, well, the Rockets regular season is always almost over with. I mean, you got the Knicks again tonight. Then I think they got a game on Friday, and that's it for the regular season. Then playoffs start. So, but I'm just looking. Uh, Thaddeus Moody said you saw it. You wanted to see Trinity jump. Okay. I really didn't have no play I wanted to see. That's right. I didn't even know it was on because I was at the basketball game. But last night, we got a chance to have some legendary views, man. We got the chance to see. They brought in. It was the Legends Night. They brought in Cynthia Cooper, Dyke, Tina Thompson, and Cheryl Swoops. They were in attendance at the game last night. Because we bringing back the Comets. Matter of fact, Fred Van Fleet had on a Comets jersey. I mean, not a Comets a hoodie last night, and it was kind of warm last night. And I saw a couple of people in jackets and hoodies. I don't understand that, but I don't know. It was a little chilly in there, but not jacket chilly. But I don't know what them people got up under their jackets. Um, Then we had Rudy T. They honored Rudy T. I'm trying to remember all the guys. Rudy T. Had Mike Newland, Moochie Norris, Mike James, Mario Ellie, Akeem Olajuwon, Joe Stevens, Tim Bro, Rayford Austin. Matter of fact, Rayford Austin hit the first shot. They always have a celebrity hit the first shot in the beginning of the game, and he switched the first one. Who had Matt Bullard, Adrian Caldwell, Major Jones, Purvis Short. Who was that? Calvin Murphy. Did I say Carl Herrera? Eric Riley, Gerald Green, Terry Teagle. Those guys were at the game last night, man. It was unique. It was really, really, really unique. Just seeing all those guys, and I happened to be the Adrian Caldwell. I remember him when he was a fresh, unrestricted free. I mean, not unrestricted, undrafted free agent coming to try to make the team. Him and Byron Dinkins, and I happened to befriend Byron Dinkins, and we got a lifelong friendship since that day. And those two undrafted, just guys, just tried to come make the team, and Don Chaney saw something in them, and they made the Rockets team. So they'll ever be a Rocket. They wanted a 4,000, almost 5,000. If you don't know, look up say how many NBA players it is. It's close to 5,000, but it's not. I don't think it's quite 5,000 yet, but it's close. Ever in the history of the NBA, 4,000 people, and you know, I saw some stuff. I'm just watching these college coaches, y'all. I was just thinking about something because I got some information last night. Listen to me. Share the show. Listen to me. If you're on YouTube, you might have a chance, Ivan Pettit. You might cue your YouTube up because I don't know how long, and it might have fixed it. I don't know what's going on. I told y'all I was getting this message. I was getting that message, and it was a streaming error. So maybe they fixing the error. Maybe because this computer is not used to streaming that. So maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But we've gotten how many minutes? We got 15 minutes in, and we're good. But that don't mean nothing. I'm just letting you be prepared because we're gonna get into some good stuff. But listen to me. College coaches are sending their contingent, their GMs of their teams overseas to get players. Came right out of the horse's mouth. Where's so and so? Oh, he overseas. You remember I told these people just copy. Brad, what's up? These people copy stuff, Brad. These foreign guys are helping these teams win. Each one of these teams in the Final Four. Uh, Greg, Greg is good. Greg, you ain't gonna miss nothing. I just want you to be prepared, man. I want you to be a good Boy Scout, Greg. Greg, I'm trying. I'm working on this Final Four, right? And I'm just taking a look at it, and and the foreign player influence on each team. UConn got foreign players. Illinois has. Michigan has, and Arizona. I think Arizona. I think all of them. Illinois is going against UConn on Saturday. Michigan versus Arizona on Saturday. But I was just, and everybody entering the portal, by this portal combat, as of what, the 7th, in 6 days. You know, it'll be out, but people are talking and making deals already in the portal. Um, Young kid close and dear to my heart is in the portal. Michael Collins is in the portal. Um, Somebody gonna get them a player. Played 31 games last year as a freshman. Somebody gonna get them a pretty good player. Uh, you know, he just you know, it was just his time was just up in Louisiana, and so we going to let me see. They talking about Will Wade. And y'all, I got to be interested. Y'all know I don't talk, I don't say nothing about LSU. I ain't never liked LSU. But LSU is reportedly is hiring Johnny Jones. So guess what? If you're gonna hire Johnny Jones, I gotta have some interest. I've been dealing with him for the last 5 years. He's been the coach of TSU. Of course, I want to see him and watch his progress of what he got going on. And I think that's if it happens, a great move for Johnny. I mean, he's over 60 years old, and TSU the resources, everything is limited compared to these guys. And let him go see can he win some. Let him go see. I think is a good situation. I was thinking about those guys just yesterday. I mean, I was thinking about think about it. I had to cover these guys the last few years. You follow me? It's kind of weird to me now. I had to cover these guys. I don't know Mo Williams. I never interviewed him. I always Chatterbox and Jay they interviewed him. I just I, you know, I just, if I don't know you, I don't really know you. And coaches are not as accessible as you think they are. When we come in for practice, he's a little more relaxed. Like when we come in the day before, but we trying to get them out of the gym so we can get into practice in the gym. So I really never just say, "Hey, Mo, this Robert Hatter." We know we got millions of friends that know each other. So but Johnny Jones and Tony Madlock went to the University of Memphis. He was Penny Hardaway's first hire when Penny got the job 8 years ago, and now he said he came back. He came back home. He went out, I think, to South Carolina State, some school, South Carolina State. Was a head coach there. Then went to Alabama State. Went to the tournament last year, and he didn't want to be stuck in the SWAC either. So it's just unique. I'm gonna give you their files while we're here. I think some NBA players uh, about to take. We're talking about something else right now, King Sticks. Uh, we're talking about these gentlemen right here. Okay. Uh, you the only one just don't understand the Ivy situation. What stance that can, ladies, I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, because he gonna keep doing this mess. He did it yesterday and I ignored it. And I didn't mean to have that on the background. Hold up, y'all. He did it yesterday. So you know what? Sometimes they want, people just want, people just, they, how they just want to be noticed. I think some NBA players about to take a stance behind Ivy. Maxey spoke on it today. What stance can they take? What NBA Maxey don't sign one check. Maxey is an employee that signs the back of the check. So Maxey speaking on Jaden Ivy's situation mean he is uninformed about how this thing worked too. You saying he spoke on it, and just in case, and I know what I'm telling you is gonna go way over your head because I'm giving you facts. Maxey does not own a team. I don't care what NBA player, what NBA coach stick. Y'all don't. What you don't understand about Jaden Ivey, he been getting on people's nerves the whole damn time. In Detroit, they got rid of his ass. I'm telling you what I know. You over there and you, whatever you doing, you're going to hell. A player doing this, you're not righteous. Them play, listen to me, man. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here, man, because I just hope a lot of y'all ain't this uninformed. Just a lot of y'all is not this just not this uninformed. Uh, Trying to see where I want to start. Uh, See, Chop Shop Htx has went off. So guess what? We probably don't even have to worry about him right now. Oh no, he is. He over here. King Six over here. But King Stick, I got something for you. Hold up. Let me see. What did I do this morning? What did I do early this morning? What did I do early this morning? Um, I um let me kind of give it to you straight. Lakeisha, what's up, girl? Let me give you show you straight. Hey, let me give it to you something. Let me give you something like a TI is. All right. Let me get that off the screen. Because sometimes you just, all the top players in the SWAC are leaving. Of course. He's talking about, this is the way it is now? Yeah. One of the SWAC teams need to hire you. Why? So I got so many. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I can't answer all these questions. Hold up. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna click on all of these. Lakeisha's in the building. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Lakeisha, any woman got something? Because we've been talking about it. Can I share with y'all so we can get on this Jaden Ivey stuff? Hold up. Okay, let me show you something he said this morning. Watch this. Watch.
I've almost committed suicide multiple times, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed because God was merciful to keep me here.
Man, brother.
I almost committed suicide. I had oxy pills in my hand, and my wife was telling me, "Don't do it. Don't do this. Don't go down this road." And God was convicting me, and I didn't know the truth. And so then, man, I didn't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been around a little bit, around the world. Um, I've been around. Son, your face Chop Shop Htx is gone. Not Robert Hatter, son. Son, if you want to go back, as of now, Robert Hatter is still up. It's just Chop Shop Htx is off. If you go to Robert Hatter on Facebook, you can go back into Facebook. Just letting you know. They hadn't did that one yet. But I told y'all it was gonna happen. You got me? I told you it was gonna happen, son. Son, you just go over to back to Facebook and go to Robert Hatter. Go to my personal page, and it should still be up. They haven't gave me the signal. They're gonna do it probably, but they haven't gave me that signal yet. But let me keep going. That young man, Jaden Ivey, uh, I don't know. That's why I don't make opinions about it. I don't make too many. I don't go back here and say what that boy, what that man said. What he said. I think some NBA is about to take a stance behind Ivy. Amen. Ivy had 9 games left. Please let Sting Stick be on here. 9 games left in the season. They wasn't gonna bring him back anyway. They wasn't gonna bring him back anyway. You follow me? Listen, they wasn't gonna bring him back anyway. He knew it. But can I share some with y'all? Can 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 Robert Hatter just can I take you behind the curtain? Then I'm gonna come back and answer some of y'all questions that I saw comments up there. I saw some I always tell my kids. Some I always tell my kids. Be really great at something. You'll be able to get away with more. Be really great at something. And, I'm just keeping it real. Want to know why I told him that? Because I look at history. There's legendary stories that Bill Belichick tells about Lawrence Taylor when Bill Belichick was the defensive coordinator at New York Giants. That's where Lawrence Taylor used to play. And one time, Lawrence Taylor showed up 15 minutes late for a meeting. So Belichick, he was a defensive coordinator. He went to Bill Parcells, who was the head coach, and said, "Bill, I just thought I'd let you know. Lawrence Taylor showed up 15 minutes late in our meeting." And Bill Parcells looked at him and said, "Well, why in the hell did you start the meeting until he got there? That's the best damn player in the whole the whole dadgone NFL. Don't start the meeting till he get there." Jimmy Johnson, guy falls asleep in a meeting, kicked him off the team, cut him. Troy Aikman fell asleep. Troy, get up. Troy, get up, Troy. Troy, the meeting's still going on. You got to be great. See, you're always, ladies and gentlemen, are entitled to your opinion, like y'all be telling me. But Robert, that's my opinion. I love it. I love it. But you're never, ever entitled, especially if you're not productive or you're disappointing or you disrupt the workspace. That's just the thing about life. You can't disrupt the workspace. If somebody come on here and try to disrupt the chop shop, Sonya, you know what I'm gonna do. My people gonna hit that ban button. A dude told me, he said, man, let me tell you something. He said, I own a company. I got about 6 employees. And if I had an employee that had a misdemeanor that did something wrong, did something wrong with the law, but he was a good employee, I give him another chance. But if somebody is disrupting my workspace, I'm gonna get him out of there. Yo, did y'all know what this dude was doing? Somebody sent me something. What was it at? Somebody sent me some stuff. Man, he was doing all kind of crazy stuff. I wish I could find it. Hold up, let me see, can I find it? Let me see that I sent myself. And Ricky Scott said, Robert, I'm curious. Let me see what Ricky Scott said. Hold up. He said, I'm curious to see the destination for Bryce Grigg if he indeed takes the portal path. Me too. Me too. Me too. I don't know much about the situation. I wish I did, but me too. You know, it's reports, and I don't know how true some of this stuff is. Thought I had it. I thought I put it somewhere. My bad. Thought I put it somewhere. I guess I did. But Ricky, I don't know. I'm curious too. That's a good one. In case y'all didn't see it, Ricky Scott said he curious to see the destination Bryce Grigg if he takes the portal path. Well, he can't take the portal path because he ain't he ain't gonna be in the portal because he hadn't been to college yet. So Ricky Scott, he can't take the portal path. You mean being able to go to college now, whatever path that is. But you got to be in college to go in the portal. So he can sign with somebody right now if he want to. But somebody asked some questions on here before. Robert, who picks the players now? The head coach or the GM? In college basketball, I don't know. I wish I know. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is college coaches got to want the player because they got the coaching. So I think it's a tandem of them. But that's a good question. It's a joint thing. Just like in the NBA, just like in the NBA. Um, they have that's why they have the disconnect sometime in the NFL. Like Kevin Stefanski did not want Shadua, and the GM said he did. But in basketball, they're usually in more lockstep. Okay, so are we still Facebook? Robert Hatter, are we still there? Yeah, Sonya said it. She said I was confused on that one, Hatter, about the portal. Yeah, I got you. He ain't in the portal. Bryce just he just you know, I guess I don't know the legal ramifications of it because I haven't looked into it, but they, you know, something is going on. I don't know. I haven't talked to Bryce. I haven't talked to nobody involved with it, and just I'm, you know, I just don't know. That's some. See, I don't mind if I don't know. You know, sometimes I don't know something. I keep trying to tell y'all. That's why I be wanting information from y'all sometimes. Let me see. Somebody said one of them swag coaches need to hire you. Teams need to hire you. Have you reached out to him? Have you reached out to him? He said, "Wow, the top players are leaving the SWAC." Uh, who left? Who left that? Who left that you alarmed about? Who left? Yeah, yeah, right, Sonya. It's a special case with Bryce. I don't know what you're talking about, Doc. Let me see if anything happened over here since I've been away from, because I'm trying to figure out what, but he might be picking up something late. And but back to last night. Uh, hmm. Somebody sent me this. They said, Robert, I guess they saw me talking about it. They said, it's a Jaden Ivey. And you know, y'all take this, I'm just giving you information and context. Um, he admitted to abusing his wife, attempting suicide in front of him, being molested as a kid. Y'all heard that yesterday on the show. Gooning and being a drunk, being anti-LGBT TQ. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't against y'all. I just don't understand. Too many letters. LGB. I use LGBTQ. Okay. Then it got a plus on. Somebody got a plus on. But somebody said out of all of those people, are only focusing on the last one as the reason people are saying he need help. God. No, I say he needed help because he said he was gonna kill himself. I I told y'all this when I knew that the boy needed help. This when I knew he needed.
I think as a child, I just never felt love before. I never, felt what true love felt like. Uh, and as I grew up, there were some, traumas that I went through that I don't really, explain to people. But
No, Sonya. I mean, they do put a plus on it sometimes. Sonya, and I don't even know what the plus mean. I don't know what the plus. I didn't mean to go there, Sonya. My bad, baby. My bad. Women rock women. Uh, Thank you, Lakeisha. That's why I love for women to be on here. There's a bigger issue somewhere. I When I heard that last year, this wasn't recent. That what I just played y'all, that happened last year. Lakeisha, somebody was telling me the man be going around the dressing room telling, man, you shouldn't do that. You're going to hell from that. Man, you don't drink. I mean, You coming to work. No. Picture yourself, you coming to work. Y'all don't like them Jehovah's Witnesses. Y'all be running off of them anyway. You come to work and somebody messing with you every day. Why you drinking that? Why you doing that? Why you just spell a curse word? You're going to hell. Come on now. Come on now. Fob, come on, give us, sell us to Fob. Tell us why a HBCU coach should hire you. Tell us why. I think they should, but tell the people why HBCU school should. I think any school should hire you. Not just HBCU, but I know you went to HBCU and you might want to give back to that college, but I think any school would hire you. But I saw something. You know, when Final Four is going on, y'all, and y'all know I ain't gonna let y'all forget. I ain't gonna let these people forget. But and, you know, cheating ass Tom Crean. But I like the way he coached though. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I like his I like it. I call him. You know, he was cheating too. All them coaches cheat. But he said it's truly hard to believe. Y'all got to listen to me on this. And man, I just ran 2 Jehovah's Witnesses away this past weekend. It's hard. Oh, I run. I said, come on here. I'm Jehovah's Witness also. Come here. What you got, Tim? Yeah. I ain't trying to run them away. I got something to tell them. Travis Lynch, you said, I think most people that have mental issues doesn't express themselves until they get older. Man, I know somebody right now that y'all probably look up to, some of y'all probably. And I know for a fact there's some things that he did and said, I know he mentally effed up. I know he is. Damn, they're scary. But it's hard for me because I'm reading this from Tom Crean. He says, truly hard to believe that any of the powers that be could look at Book Richardson with a straight face and explain to him why he's not back being able to coach in March Madness. He has a heart for teaching and empathy for players and mind for winning. Huh. Y'all, Book Richardson, Lakeisha. Sean Miller is the coach of the University of Texas, the flagship school in Texas. He was at the University of Arizona. He was caught on a wire talking about paying players. But the only one got in trouble and went to jail for it was the assistant coach. Sean Miller didn't go to jail. He was able to leave there and go get a job at Xavier University. Now he's at the University of Texas. He done got 2 contracts while this dude got 10 years show cause. That means he can't be a coach in 10 years, the black assistant coach, who was doing the work of Sean Miller. And Book Richardson, who's been on this show before, he can't work. I saw Fran Fraschilla said he talked to the NCAA. Watch this. Book got an attorney already. And he has an attorney and who's also until recently they've been giving the man's NCAA all the trouble they in, been giving this man's attorney to run around. So that's why every day I'm gonna speak up to somebody. Here it is. What a public relations move for the NCAA. The way they taking a hit is to remove the show cause order on him that goes on to 2032. Brooke Richardson can't go to LSU. Kevin Freeman, he can't be a coach. See, this what killed me. This is when I know y'all ain't listening. Hold on. This is when I know y'all ain't listening. What happened to my? Hold on. What happened to my? What happened to my comment? I just told you he can't coach, man. He can't coach, man. First of all, they got to remove. And why LSU? Hey, y'all need to put that liquor down, man, early in the day. Whatever y'all smoking, put it down. Hold up. Let me look at my man resume right here. Watch this. See, watch how prepared my man is. I asked him right there. Let me get that. Let me get Kevin Freeman off because he don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Watch this. I asked Coach Fobb, who coaching high school in Atlanta. I asked him, why would first of all, I don't want you to limit yourself to such an HBCU coach. You are a basketball coach. But an HBCU should be very proud to have an alum, a HBCU alum like yourself, coaching their school. But besides basketball, you saying basketball knowledge, which they don't need me for. Yes, they do need your basketball knowledge. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I fit the culture and the mission of athletes, and any program needs to be successful. I also add value to HBCU recruiting. Okay, let's keep going. I can help recruit, effectively finding overlooked talent, building basic relationships, and identifying players who fit the culture system. And just TSU, are you hearing this? Texas Southern University, are you hearing me? High school coach, graduated from Southern, coaching high school basketball in Atlanta, build his own brand. Hold up, watch this. He said, I'm adaptable, resourceful, and motivated, ready to help a program compete, grow, and maximize every opportunity. Alcorn State, Mississippi Valley, you ain't won a game in 100 years, but you beat us. It's time to go. It's time to go. Dad Moody said, "Are we listening?" I don't know. I don't know what Kevin Freeman doing. I like that, Fob. I like that. I like that. TSU. Because I always want the best for TSU. I always want. TSU might be behind the coach. But TSU got a guy right there on their campus, man. Let me tell y'all something. TSU got a guy right there on their campus that can take this team to a whole nother. He recruited all the players. He did most of the scouts. And his name is Sharon Chapman. Just in case. And we got another young man. Y'all, I know Johnny Jones get all the credit. Being a head coach, you do. You get all the credit and you get the blame when things are going wrong. But Johnny Jones had a staff. Ricky Hewell, Hewell, who I don't know what Ricky really want to do. I think he want to coach, but he got a mind for basketball. He got a he the one that puts all of the scouts and stuff together. You know, when the coaches give him the information, when I have all this information about scouting, everything about the team and what we're going to do with it, Ricky Hill, ladies and gentlemen, that's the same thing that Eric Spoelstra used to do for the Miami Heat. Whatever organization, Houston Rockets, I'm talking to you, any organization that's able to get Ricky Howell in their Ricky Hewell into their program. Let me tell you something. Very valuable young man. Just I've seen it. I've seen it up close. I've seen it. You said that's my cousin. Who is your cousin? Have they found a replacement for president of basketball? Or what's going on with TSU? Travis Lynch, I don't know. But my pay grade. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know. Somebody, we still got a president and we still got a board of regents. Somebody gonna pick a coach. We still got an interim basketball AD basketball right now, Dr. Jackson. So maybe she's out there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't get involved in those situations. And you know what? I don't even call them and try to get involved. Oh, Sharon Chapman. Sharon Chapman would make I think he looked like a head coach. Some people don't look like no head coach. I watched these men. Some people, Travis Lynch don't look like no head coach. Sharon Chapman can walk in the building and he looked like he the head coach. Some people just got presence. People just got presence. Let's see. And another thing, I always got to shout people out. Another thing. Just told you about, shout out to Dominique and Kevin, our GAs and managers. Let me tell y'all something, man. Those guys, and I think I've mentioned their name before, but those guys are very, very valuable. Man, I didn't even listen. I've been on this. Hey, listen, I've been following this. I've been with this team for 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, up into I think was this year, because Dominique explained it to me. I guess maybe I just never paid any attention to it. But like when we practice, let's say we go practice at Southern. I didn't know, y'all got to understand now. Y'all, it might be normal to y'all. So our players can practice in their uniform, right? In his practice stuff. We leave the practice stuff there, and the staff at Southern have it washed and ready for us when we get back for the game the next day. And guess what? We do the same for them in Houston. We got one of those TSU. People talking that stuff. TSU, they got some stuff over there. TSU got some stuff over there. Man, they got these industrial strength washing dryers over there that'll watch and clean stuff in a minute. But I didn't know that happens. I never thought about who washed our jersey, who washed this, who what. I never knew it. Who watch our jersey? Like we played them 2 games back to back, right? Like we played Southern, then we played Grambling, whatever. And then after we played, let me see, after we played Southern, I guess we go to Grambling, we get the jersey. I don't know how I still, maybe they go at night. I don't know. But how these jerseys be getting washed. And the reason I think about that, Coach, We used to have to watch them for the franchise all-star. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't never had to watch them, but I went and watched them watching them. You know, I mean, it's just a whole operation. So to all, because the Division One basketball runs on a crazy, unseen work of the managers and the grad assistants. And sometimes it sucks a little bit because I saw they said leaving some of them behind during the Final Four, and I didn't know. I didn't know that. I don't know what college would do some stuff like this. It's the because why would you leave them kids? Because this is the biggest networking event in the sport. If they help you build your program, they should be helped to build them for the future. Get them a hotel. They need to be there. College coaches, even if you ain't at the Final Four. See, I think you ain't talking about the Final Four because they guys got to be there. But to you other college coaches, y'all bringing y'all little happy ass out to the Final Four. Why don't y'all put somebody fit the bill to bring the grad assistants and the managers out there? It's a great networking opportunity for them. Have anybody ever thought about that? I know y'all share this. That's why I tell y'all to share the show. Because don't nobody think about that. Can anybody comment on that? Can I get a comment? Can I get something? Can I get something? Think about that. I just thought about that. Travis Lynch. Belinda, you still there? Lakeisha, you still there? I know y'all be going back and forth because y'all so busy. Y'all talk to me now. Boy, I don't like when y'all don't talk to me. I'll be trying to look down and see if my mic still works. What y'all think? Who your choice? Who? Wait a minute. What? Who think Arizona gonna win this whole thing? Talk to me. Who thinks Arizona is gonna win this whole thing? I think Michigan. Oh, well, the winner of that game. Well, she said, we would bring them after we get on. Gatekeeping is real. We would bring them after we get on. I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one. We would bring them after we. What if you never get on? Yeah. Let's. Y'all follow me? Brandon Weefaw. You got Michigan. You got Michigan. But I like this, Mr. Where my man at? Where is my stuff at? Watch this. I kind of like what you said, but I don't understand it. I want to be clear. I want to be clear. We will bring them after we get on. Gatekeeping is real. Explain that one. Explain it to me because I don't want to. I want to know what you're talking about. Facebook went down. Not all of Facebook. JJ, go over to Robert Hatter. Go to me, and you'll get. If you want to go back to Facebook, my Facebook is still up. They ain't put that. I'm gonna show you. This is what I got from. See, I told you I'd be trying to be transparent. Where that sign at? Where is that? Come on, huh? Let me get back. Let me get back to my real thing. Hold on. All right, watch this. This is what I saw. This is what I got from Chop Shop. So you have to go to Robert, Hatter, if you still want to. That's what I got. Streaming error. So you said, I'm speaking. Okay, thank you for coming back on because I want to hear it. I'm speaking to the mentality of those who don't bring the bench or create bench strength for when they leave. Mm. I still don't understand. I was talking about the managers and the grad assistants. I don't understand what you talking about. Jay, what's up, Jay? Jay, go over to mine, my personal, if you want to just be over there. They trying to fix whatever. I hope they do whatever they did to the Robert Hatter one. I hope they do it to the Chop Shop. I guess they trying to figure it out, man. You say you speak. Let me get that again, man. I don't get that one because that didn't have. Oh, this is what I said. This is what I said. Let me help you because sometimes we don't listen good. Okay, this is what I said. Division I basketball runs on the crazy and unseen work of managers and grad assistants. And it sucks seeing so many left behind during the Final Four because it's the biggest network event in the sport. If they help build your program, you should help build their future. Get them to Indy. What has that got to do with what you talking about? Maybe I messed up on something. I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is Moody. Want to let y'all know all of this stuff going on. I ain't getting no check, so I ain't going up there. If I get somebody, if I get a check, somebody, I'm coming up there. My days are going to hang out and watch a whole bunch of testosterone. I'm not doing it. I ain't trying to go get no player. Y'all used to go to 44 all the time because I'm trying to get a player. I ain't trying to get none of it. But boy, I know I would be very valuable for the NCAA or anybody giving anything up there that got to do with speaking or something like that. They missing the boat. So guess what? It's on them. And I ain't gonna call them. You said the main reason the leader doesn't support bringing a support team is that they are gatekeeping the opportunities, willing to benefit from the work, but not developing those under them. You know what? I'm going to ask a coach about that today. When I get off this show today, I'm going to ask the Division I coach about that. Let me put this in my phone. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in my phone because I want to see is that true. Let me make that big. So the reason they don't bring the grad assistants and the managers is because they gatekeeping the opportunities. They want to benefit from the work of these guys. What kind of what? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if the man telling the truth or not, but so you mean so? I guess this won't even qualify. I'm trying to even qualify it and talking about and use this show as an example. I just never, I don't understand their thinking, Mr. KBD sisters. I don't understand their thinking because I'm not like that. My mom wasn't raised me like that. Are you like that? Fob, do you gatekeep the industry you in? Ladies and gentlemen, for 30 years, I've been available and talked to anybody who wanted to talk about being in the sports agent business. The problem with some of these ignorant ass people around here, I know a person actually went and got a license and everything, spent all that money, ain't never got no client, and ain't never came and said, hey man, how you do this? Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know I can really gatekeep all this information that I've been giving y'all for the last, 9 years? I don't have no son to come play basketball no more. My son is in the business sphere. I'm trying to help more guys think like him. Boy, man, you done opened up a can of worms around here, man, but I love it, boy. You know, I'm taking pictures right here. We are. That's my sisters, man. Yeah, some stuff going on. I got to see about my sister. But I got time. Um, but I'm not going to give you my no. Ain't nobody asked for your plan. See, watch this, y'all. Watch this. It should nobody ask for your damn plan. That's not gatekeeping. Not giving nobody nothing to your plan. Man, I'm understanding about people like that. You got Illinois winning the whole thing? Oh, that's a good one. I like somebody going outside the box. I want Illinois to beat the hell out of UConn. I don't like that coach. But let's get back to this, y'all, because this y'all done got me today. How the hell somebody gonna act? Hold on. Let me use me. People come ask me, man, need you to mentor me. I want to talk about this sports agent. And I got a simple plan. I already got, because ain't nobody, listen, I can tell them everything I did, but ain't nobody like me. So he ain't gonna do it like me. I can tell him everything. There's no plan to do. I'm talking about my industry. I just don't understand it. I just never, even if people come and say, Robert, how did you build this show like this? Y'all, this show didn't already look like this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go find an old one. Hold on. Let me go find one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, yo. Hold up. Just give me a second. Cause y'all messing me up right here. And I know it's some rotten ass people out here. Now, I don't know. I already know. I already know it now. I already know. Hold on. Let's see. I can't find it. Can't find it. Probably way down. But I wanted to show y'all how that stuff look. Uh, I I define it. It looks different. You can't do it like me. I can give you the whole plan. Jay-Z said I give you the whole blueprint. But ain't nobody like Jigga. How the people really be asking me to take them to the prime, to prime. No, that ain't no, that's ignorant. No. That's you're not gatekeeping. You now hold up. I'm not giving them my sources. That's a damn fool. I ain't giving you my sources. No. And you my clients. No. That's not gatekeeping right there. Y'all talking about something else. You can't expect nobody to do that. You can't expect nobody. What kind of people y'all? Hey, I guess they know. Oh, man, what that crazy ass dude right there? Hey, don't mess, don't mess with that. I don't know why. I don't know why they do me like that. Uh, I love that. I love her. Man, somebody just asked me something. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, Mr. Keepity sister and Far, y'all give me y'all definition of gatekeeping. Cause y'all, that ain't gatekeeping what y'all talking about. That's not gatekeeping right there. Somebody was smart enough to say, Robert, let me look up the Webster's. What is gatekeeping? I want that urban dictionary. What is gatekeeping? It's the act of watch this. It's the act of controlling, restricting, or filtering access to information, resources, or community memberships, often by a set of arbitrary standards to exclude others. It acts like the bouncer role, deciding who is valid, who is worthy, inclusion in a group, industry, or hobby. I just never been like that. What's gatekeeping urban? Let me see. Uh, Wait a minute. What is gatekeeping? In the Urban Dictionary. According to the Urban Dictionary, gatekeeping defined as when someone takes it upon themselves to decide who does or who does not have access to the right of community and identity. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know what gatekeeping is. Both of you two. Y'all got a different, y'all, I don't know. I'm glad, man, I'm glad. That's why this Women Rock wins. Because keeping these sisters, what y'all talking about is not gatekeeping. Fob, what you talking about is not gate. You shouldn't give nobody your damn business plan. You're not gatekeeping. That's your damn business plan. Colonel Sanders ain't gave up that chicken yet, had it? How to make that chicken. That secret recipe, had it? Mr. French's ain't gave you how to cook that damn French's chicken yet. That ain't gatekeeping, that's smart business. You said people are delusional enough to think that all they need is access to the plug. They need to be watching this show then. Boy, this is why I love Women Rock Wednesday. Man, these women chopping y'all clean up, man. That's not gatekeeping what y'all talking about. You messed up the whole thing. So you telling me Penny Hardaway, I'm going to use him because I'm going to call him right after this. If he don't bring his grad assistants, because he do, and his GAs, because he do, I met him, he have an army of people at the Final Four so they can experience. So if he didn't do that, that means he don't want them to have access. The man had the workout coach with him. Penny had everybody know none of them little dudes. I said, what you doing? I do this, I do that. Some coaches do, but some don't. But if Penny didn't do it, let's say he didn't do it, that's not gatekeeping. It just means he's not aware, but he's aware. And Damon Stoudemire did it. What that's what was it? Wait a minute. You said your example was how? Hold on. Let me put this. Let me put you. You said, for example, your example was how head coaches won't bring the grad assistants to the Final Four. Grad assistants and their managers. He said there are opportunities the head coach is preventing the grad assistant from accessing within the networks. I don't understand. Maybe just I'm around guys that don't do it, so I don't have those examples. I'm sorry, I just don't have those examples, my man. So if I don't have, I don't have them. I just, and I didn't even realize that he do it until I just remember when they came here to Houston, because I don't go to, when they came here to Houston, I saw all of these dudes. He had all the head coaches here. Then he had all these other dudes, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you... And it just dawned on me, and I'm gonna ask him, why did you do that? Well, look, listen. Everybody, it's gonna be somebody that's messed up in the group all the time. So everybody, I told you, Martin Luther King had a 41%. Excuse me, Martin Luther had a 41% approval rating of blacks from black people, and them the people he got killed trying to help. So I know every coach ain't gonna be like that, but y'all painted it like I put a statement out there, and y'all had Lakeisha confused. She had to say, whoa, what the hell is gatekeeping then? Because ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna tell nobody what I do every day for a bit. That ain't, hell no. Yeah, you ain't supposed to know everything. Some of this stuff, y'all got to realize. Even negotiating a contract. I can't tell Bob how to negotiate no contract. I can't tell Eric Harrison had to negotiate no contract because no two contracts the same. No two clients the same. No two players the same. No two situations the same. I can't teach you how to do that. That's an art. It's not a science where I can go and look it up and do this. No, it's an art. Some people don't know the art of persuasion. It's an art. Let me keep going. Boy, y'all, I didn't mean to talk about none of this today. Y'all be making me sick. Coaches gatekeep when you ask for information about advancing in the business. They act like that information do not exist. Or they say some stuff like, bruh, you don't want to do this. It's not easy. That's the first thing I tell every guy who come to me telling me they want to be a sports agent. But I don't say it like that. I say, are you sure this is the business you want to be in? Have you researched this business? Not the players, research the business. Have you researched it? Have you did a 20-year research about this thing you calling to be your career? I'm gonna tell them that. You sure? You might go 4 or 5 years and never get a client. And you spending $2,500 a year just to get your license. And if you're flying and going and trying to meet them, you're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I got to tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, it's peaches and roses road. I just got lucky. First time out, I hit a home run. That don't happen for everybody. My first ever client was Penny. I hit a home run. But what he liked, he said, you knew business. I needed a business partner. That young man knew that the NBA, I got the talent. I got the show. I need the business with me. Oh, I like that one. I didn't realize that one. Thank you, James Brown. I don't know if he was thinking that. I don't know if he was thinking that, but it just popped up to him. You follow me? I can't teach nobody. I can't teach nobody, Bob, how to look outside the box and say, I can't. I really can't. I can't teach nobody how to look outside the box and say, how I'm gonna get Shaq and him on the same team. They don't tell you in a book that they was gonna have a movie blue chip. That ain't in the book. They ain't tell you in the book that you have to have access to one of the actors and that's going to be in the movie. That's not in the book. This is the art of this stuff. I can't tell you this one. This just got to happen. I can't tell you. Then you said, look here, man. Do me a favor. Get me in touch with Nick Nolte, and let Penny read behind the scenes. Let Penny go meet with Nick Nolte and let him read for the script of Bush McCray. Because guess what? They wanted Chris Webber and they wanted Mitchell Butler. Mitchell Butler played at UCLA and he was popular out there in UCLA. Chris Webber was known for the famous timeout. They were more popular. He was more popular. Penny ain't won nothing. But Jimmy, I know you're in the background, but we're talking about people gatekeeping. I asked the question, Jimmy. I'll bring you on in here. And see, and people that Because I don't mind when I mentor young people, Jimmy. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't gatekeep, Jimmy. This what happened. Let me show you what happened. Because you are consider yourself a gatekeeper in certain aspects. But I asked the question, Jimmy. Wait. What I did was, Jimmy, I asked this question. I said, Division One basketball runs on this crazy unseen an unseen work of student managers and GMs. I mean GAs, Jimmy. Cause what? For the last 5 years, these guys been taking care of me too. Cause I'm a part of what? Of the traveling party. The managers and the grad assistants, them dudes do thankless jobs. So Jimmy, and somebody said, Robert, it sucks seeing so many of these people left behind during the Final Four. The Final Four is the biggest networking event in the sport. If they help build your program, they should help. We should help build their future. Get them to Indianapolis. Talking about the grad assistants and the witch call. So somebody brought this out. Somebody brought this out, Jimmy. Somebody said, hold up. Watch this. This is the first thing they said to me. What he said? He said, no, because these coaches gatekeeping. They don't want these dudes to get no opportunities. Mr. Kibby says, them coaches be gatekeeping. They don't want nobody. Let me see. Hold on. What did he say first? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. He said they be gatekeeping. Hold on. Man, come on, somebody. Come on, Chad. He said, hold up. We would bring them. This is what he said first. We would bring them after we get on. Gatekeeping is real. Jimmy, I didn't say nothing about gatekeeping. All I was talking about, the advantages it would for them young cats if you can afford it as a university. And I know for a fact that I know somebody who I didn't even realize, and they texted me now. And I asked him, why did you do? He said, I wanted those guys to have an opportunity to be, because all of them was here in Houston. And I said, man, why you got all of these people here in Houston? He said, I wanted them to experience this. The coach that I know. So this particular coach, wasn't gatekeeping, but this guy, Keevy's sister, said coaches do. So let me keep going. Watch this, Jimmy. Then they kept going back and forth. He said, I'm speaking of the mentality of those who don't bring the bench or create bench strength from when they leave. And I didn't understand what he was talking about. I didn't. Then he came back. He said the main reason the leader doesn't bring the support team, watch this, Jimmy, is there are some gatekeeping. They're gatekeeping the opportunities from the kids, willing to benefit from their work, but not development. You know some coaches. My coaches don't think like that. The guys that I know, I seen they GAs and I said, damn. And he told me, he said, I wanted them to experience this. So, be my guest. Why don't more coaches bring their whole staff if you can afford it? Do they be gatekeeping? Those are questions. What's up? What? Keep going.
Well, here's the deal. This first of all, different stroke for different folk,
Okay.
and a lot of people may not understand this. Uh, the Final Four, the hotels,
Mhm.
uh, you by your longevity, by your rank, the colleges or the coaches get different tiers of hotels. They have to reserve them, and once you in, you're in. As far as like you could be on the staff and you could be the head coach and they'll put you at the Westin. Your option. I might be on the same staff. My option might be the Holiday Inn 20 miles away. It's bank if I'm first year, second year, how many based on how many years I've been coaching. So it's different layers. That's why, so I'm gonna get you understood. Everybody has an opportunity on the staff to reserve hotels. Some staff, some budgets can pay for it. For the most part, they're paying for that themselves. Most staffs pay
Okay.
for their own hotels.
Okay.
You have the right to reserve it. Now understand something now good now. A lot of staffs, if you're a buddy and I'm at Boogaloo State, I'm the third or fourth assistant. How are you the fourth assistant at at Tougaloo State? We might we boys. So we might just get a hotel room and patch up on that.
I ain't
I'm
doing it, but keep going.
I'm just telling you guys in the business. I'm telling you. And but now they got Airbnb options now, and which is greater now of achieving that. So I'm giving you guys a picture. It ain't like some people may just think like, well, you can go, you have the option to go and reserve. Now, here's the deal. Why would you want to do this? Just like when you go to the Essence festivals, a lot of people go there for the parties. But there are at the convention center, there's a whole world, a whole wealth of boots and knowledge of people that you can expand your horizons and go and get some good networking in that convention center. At the Final Four, guys, they have so many different workshops for those coaches, for those athletic directors, for those different committees. I mean, they got the Jewish Coaches Association now. They used to have the black coaches. So I'm just telling you, they got the assistant coaches meeting, they got a head coaches meeting, they got a so-and-so committee, they got this, all of those are different taking place. Now here's the deal.
So this is a
If you're young,
valuable. So this is a valuable networking opportunity, right?
yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes. So that means if you can invest in your damn self, it's that important to be there. And that way now you're there. And guess what? Everybody ain't gonna do for you like you want or feel them that they need to when you want it. So you got to invest in yourself.
What if you can't afford it?
Guess what? Guess what? Here's the deal. If you're putting that team together, if you're doing this and you're helping that from the outside, that means you know the boosters at your school. That means you know where some of the money's at on the other side of the NIL. That means you got to be creative and get there. I understand.
So
I get it.
what about a head coach that's making millions of freaking dollars a year that you helping and you helping his program, and you know what?
Oh,
I can't. I
that's why.
don't think
Remember, I
like
just
that.
said.
I don't think like that, and it's evident that the guys around me don't think like that. Cause I sit and
Once
saw them
again,
bring all of them people on this trip. But keep going.
once again, it's different stroke for different folk. Maybe you need to
I
go and invest.
understand that.
Okay, so go and meet another coach to hire your ass and give you your value. You ain't got to sit there and sit up under that. You got to do for self. And you're saying you can't afford it. Okay, you may not be able to afford it this year. Just now you know you're on the clock. Do what you stand, start stacking your acorns
Okay,
and
okay. You
get the
can stack.
Detroit next year.
You can stack. You can stack. But I'm talking about you see people that help me. I'm gonna help them. I don't know where nobody else was brought up. People who help me get to here. How in the hell, and I'm rich. You need to get in where you fit in? No. You're valuable to me. I'm flying all y'all out. And I was so surprised because I go to we go eat at Papado. I said, damn. And Jim, I didn't think about it when this guy sent me this text. I didn't think about it. I lived it when it was here. And I said, damn, I didn't really ask all them questions. I just said, all of these guys, y'all ain't in the Final Four. But he said, I wanted to give these guys an opportunity to experience this. But like you said, everybody don't think like that. That's all I'm saying. Everybody don't think like that. Everybody don't think like that. And guess what? It's some selfish ass people out here. Some selfish ass people out here, man. That's the problem. That's the. I got mines. No, no. It's all right. All right to help somebody else get theirs. It's all right.
So if speaking helping somebody else, so let's say and you rewind the tape a year before, and let's say this scenario of a grad assistant or whoever's on the program, and they came and they had no opportunity, and you gave them the job to what they hold right now. Is that not called helping that person?
Jimmy, I'm not in no going and back and forth with you about who. I'm just telling you my experience. You don't have to come back and give me examples. I'm telling you my experience. You don't have to I'm not tit and tatting with you. I'm not, this ain't no, I brought a subject up and I brought an instance up. I'm not, well, they gave you the job. I'm not in that tit for tat stuff.
Well,
I'm
they
telling
help.
you
That's
how
help.
I think, and you can go by how you think.
But I'm
I'm
just
not
saying,
in
though.
the
But
tit for tat.
that is a variation of help, of assistance.
But
So
I'm
that means
just
you could.
saying, I'm not in the tit for tat. That's assistance to you. It's not assistance to me. I like the assistance. Excuse me. I like the example that I saw.
The head coach ain't obligated to bring his entire damn
Nobody
staff.
said he was obligated.
I'm just saying. So
Nobody
that's the
said he was
thing.
obligated.
Just
Shit,
like
I didn't
just
even
like
realize he
every
was doing it.
just like every meeting that they go to, they ain't obligated to bring everybody to the table. Every meeting they go to, every dinner they go to,
Well,
every
everybody
room
can't
ain't
come
for
to the meeting.
everybody.
Everybody can't come.
Those,
All
those
you're missing
guys
the
and
point. You miss you.
those guys in those positions, I'm quite sure as you go through your season, you meet other GAs, and you that's a fraternity of those guys, and you cross ideas with each other. And you go, so those same guys that you might have taken or have their phone numbers through the season, you check on, hey man, you going to the Final Four? Yeah, you going to the Final Four? Yeah, where y'all gonna be at? What meetings are you going? And you get, and that's how you kind of know. I want to go. If that guy's successful or he's got it going on as a GA at his program, I want to know where he's going. I want to get in the room where he's in, so I can
Well, that ain't
that
what
way I
I'm
can
talking about. Well, you go, go,
and
go. You just talk
what,
about
because it's
yourself.
different
That
rooms
ain't what I'm
at the
talking about.
final
That
at
ain't
the
what I'm.
final four. There's different rooms for everybody, and that's the thing. There are coaches want to know where the coaches' party's at. There are people that want to go. They want to know where the hookers at. There are some people want to know where the. I'm just telling you, want to know where the Nike party at. Some people just want to go. Just want to go. Some people
That
want to
ain't
go
what
and
I'm
get.
talking about. That ain't what I'm talking
I'm just saying. Then there's athletic directors. They gonna be hanging with athletic directors. Presidents gonna be hanging. That's gonna dip in, dip out. Some of them don't want to be seen, especially if they got a job opening. They gonna be in work, moving in silence. It's different ant beds that's going on in that
See,
whole
Jimmy, you
entire thing.
talking about what's going on at the place. We talking about a mindset of these young men, their leader, thinking enough of them to bring all of them along. I ain't talking about all of that, the hookers, and I don't care nothing about no damn hooker. I'm talking about the mindset of a leader who not just lead, but cares about the people in their care. See, that's the mindset that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about nobody going for no hooker, somebody going to no party. I don't care about that. I'm talking about leadership. Leadership. Being in charge, not just I'm in charge of those people. I'm taking care of the people in my charge. That's the sign of great leadership. That's the point I was trying to make. I don't care about nobody else and what nobody gatekeeper. I didn't even say
So,
gatekeeper. I'm talking about the
so,
leadership part.
So out of the 300 and something colleges out there,
Still don't get it.
which one should we applaud for being for fitting the description that you just rolled out?
I
Which
ain't
coaches?
trying to. There you
What
go again.
what you just said, though, that's the type of leader you talking about. Well, who the
Yeah.
hell is that type of leader? Let's applaud them. Let's give them a thumbs up or who
I
or
don't know.
hip
You
hip
late on
hooray.
the show, Jimmy. I've already talked to the people about who that leader was.
Well, so it's only one?
On the one I know.
Oh hell, that's the exception to the rule.
But guess what? I wasn't in nobody's meeting and at somebody's dinner and able to see all the people he got. There's more people might be doing it. I'm just talking about
So,
this
so
leadership.
those
You
are
can't come and
exceptions to the
hijack
rule.
what I'm
That
talking about.
so those are exceptions to the rule. You talking about the exceptions to the rule?
How
That's
I
what we
know
talking
that's
about
an
today.
exception.
We talking about unicorns in coaching. The unicorns. That's what we talking about, right? Once in a
It's a
decade.
great example of leadership. That's all I'm saying. And I
It
just
ain't
don't even
normal.
understand why you you trying to tit for can't I just like what I like? You like funerals. I don't like funerals. I don't go on like all the funerals you want to. You just don't allow somebody else. I didn't say, well, I like this funeral here a little bit better. Well, what about this funeral? No, you like funerals. I like leaders who think like that.
And they on one hand.
Anything wrong with that?
But it's the way it sounds that you're making it sound, they on one hand. That's what I'm saying. I thought if they were normal out there, there were a bunch of them, or a majority. That's the majority or not in this business. You gotta get it how you live in that business, in that sector. Think about how many you realize how many coaches you could be on the staff right now. You could be on the staff right now. That coach, put it like this. Well, I ain't gonna even just name a name. Just say a coach on the staff and he gets another coaching job. That coach who brings everybody on his staff with him is very rare. Somebody gonna get left behind. Now, that's the majority. Somebody gonna get left behind. And it's
Jimmy, I don't
crazy.
mean to cut you off, but every example, you just going off in your own tangent. So I'm just gonna go. Because every example you bring it up ain't got nothing to do with what I was talking about. But go, I'm finna let you. So we done close my chapter. Now we on your chapter. I don't want nobody confused. We talking about the same. We ain't talking about the same thing at all. And I'm just letting you know. I promise you, I was thinking about something else. I'm talking about leadership. But keep going. Now you can tell
And
me about all
and
this other stuff.
and now I'm talking about I'm educating people on what stuff they don't realize about loyalty in the
Okay.
business.
Okay. All
About
right.
about a guy can be a great coach
Okay.
and can take everybody to the Final Four and pay for everybody. And he get another job tomorrow, he ain't gonna take all of them dudes, the whole staff with him. It's not likely to. Is he gonna? So that means that guy you gonna say, oh, that's Gundy to me.
I
He
never
gonna leave
mentioned Jimmy.
some.
I never mentioned loyalty.
He,
Not one time
that's
loyalty came out of my mouth. I said
understand.
leadership.
Understand. Tyler, understand. We talking about a whole different topic now, ain't we? We
Yeah.
talking about a different topic
But
right
you
now.
still
We ain't talking about your topic.
hold
We
up.
ain't talking about your topic.
Yes,
We ain't talking
yes,
about your
well, you
topic.
know why we talking
We
about my
talking about a whole
topic?
different
No,
topic.
whoa. Because you mentioned the guy that I mentioned. So don't use my example then.
I didn't mention nobody's name.
You said
I'm
the
talking.
guy that brought everybody to the Final Four.
I'm
Now when he goes somewhere else, that's my example.
man.
What?
This is not your topic anymore. You just say you close it on that.
But you're
So
using it, Jimmy.
I segued into a whole different chapter.
No, you didn't. But you're using my example. Can you segue to example without using my? All I'm saying.
Once again,
Okay.
you just saw what I just said, and you realize what I just said is reality. Ain't no hypotheticals with that. There are numerous coaches that have got a job. Will Wade just got a job last week. Everybody ain't going with Will Wade to LSU.
I'm not refuting that.
Guess what?
I'm not refuting that.
If
Let me repeat again.
Byron's
Unlike you, I'm not refuting something you said.
so
I'm
my
agreeing
thing
with
is
that.
that means a guy on that staff can be led to believe just 4 or 5 months prior that, man, this dude can't do no wrong. Man, this dude eating, the next thing you know, he gone and you left behind. And that's the thing about this business. Lamar University. Do you guys, Alvin Brooks, when they parted ways at Lamar University, in a rare move, this is the first I've heard this in college Division I sports. The assistant coaches did not have the term contracts. They normally go from June to June. Assistant coaches, some if they're fortunate, they give them 2-year deals. At Lamar, they had that the wording was so funny. They was basically, I forgot the name of it. If somebody's watching right now, they had a term, what they called them, but they basically was volunteer coaches that got paid month to month. But it add up to the same whatever you're gonna get. So my point is, when that coaches leave, when the coach get fired, you ain't got to June. Your payments don't go to June. Now, luckily, the athletic director gonna give them to the end of April. That'll be 1 month shy of the June that's normally in contracts. But this is assistant coaches. They're year to year. Some have 2-year deals in college basketball. My point is that educating you guys how hard it is. I mean, if they boss mess up and get fired or do something, them dudes got to go scramble because they don't have the net or buyout like their bosses do. And it's a hard life out there. But at the same time, it's an addictive and it's great if it's going great for a lot of guys. But
Is
everybody
it so
can't go.
hard? Why them guys still doing?
It's addictive, and you want to be. That's all many of them know, Ada. That's all many of them know. Many of them dudes played basketball before.
So we teach our kids that we at these colleges to have being able to pivot and be able to fall back on something. But that's the only thing that we know.
I say for the most part, and most of those coaches out there, if you notice, when one of them, when they get if the ball stop bouncing in their coaching careers, many of them would try to go latch on as a scout for the NBA, or they will go down and become a high school coach.
Some of them love basketball.
I just said a while ago, you're addicted because that's all they know. That's all you know is that in your life, in your adult working life, that's what you know. So you feel like you can better serve the world and feed your family and with the intel that you possess, and you can pour into
So you're
others.
saying love and addiction is the same thing?
In love and addiction is the same thing. Not love and addiction.
And
Similar,
all
but
I
not the
said,
same.
they
In
love
love.
basketball. Man, some people
In
just
love.
like to hear the ball bounce. I see a lot of these old scouts, and I'm glad they got a job because they know more than these little old bitty these MIT guys. But keep on going. I want to see where you're going with this.
So just trying in the effort to try to.
Go on. You good?
This is an effort to just try to help some of you guys that are watching, because I know many of you guys go and get in conversations with people and they claim that way now you use a chop shop is a better help you sharpen your pencil. That way you go writing, in conversations with other, and it gives you something to go and Google or search or dig in, tap into to help you better understand that world. That world is, man, it's rough and tough out there. If Johnny Jones leaves TSU, do you guys understand what's about to happen to at least 3 to 7 grown men that's in his staff? He's will be going to become assistant coach, not them.
Absolutely.
They got to go. So that means now those guys got to get their ass to the Final Four best way they can and try to get in there to try to get into the room and try to get into some conversations to put their name with the faces or to become keep their candle lit to try to hop on with another gig or wait and just pray and hope that the dominoes can fall right and maybe somebody can come in there and retain one of them if they're lucky. A new coach ain't about to come in there and retain all of y'all. That's very rare.
Oh, it's a unique
Unless he already
opportunity.
there. Unless
Hey,
he's already working there.
it's a unique profession. That's what I always say. It's a unique profession. Uh, and I talk to him all the time, especially being, I told him I respect them. When I'm talking to the coaches, we said, and I said, man, I couldn't do your job. They said, why? I said, it just ain't, it ain't. I take my hat off to y'all. To have to deal with this shit yearly and deal with these players. I told them that's why everything I can do, I'm always gonna be positive. I'm always anything I can do, I'm gonna be able to help you. I'm gonna help you because I know it's a thankless job and they will fire you. Think about it. Tony Matlock, he was at Alabama State. He going to Memphis to a cushy job. He already got a house there in Memphis. Just like Johnny got a house in in what you call. And guess what? Michael Arakanzi, who used to be a coach for TSU, our the director of basketball operations, he's stuck up there in Alabama. And Tony got Penny ain't finna hire him. The other guy. And then who else? Mo Williams gonna have the same thing. He can't take Trey Draper and them with him. So I understand that part of it. But my thing is, if you are a great leader, if you're in position of power, and you want to do something special for your team, and do something special that will help your program, I mean, I find that the highest form of leadership. That's all. That's the point I was trying to make. The highest point of leadership. You not just in charge, but you are in. You care about the folks that's in your charge. That's great leadership. I ain't talking about, well, he's a leader. He's a leader. No, the leader gonna always. I never forget, Jimmy. Never forget the story. We at the Ritz Carlton. No, Four Seasons in Vegas. They don't have a casino right there by the Hard Rock. We in there. So the kid at the bar was so cool, so cool. We tipped him a little bit more. I didn't drink. I just got some tea, whatever I got. But he was so, when I tell you, he was so informative, telling us about everybody. Then I asked him, Jimmy, you know I am. I mean, people, y'all know I am. I said, hey, dude, uh, you like your job? He said, yeah. I said, damn, Stu, yeah. I said, why? He said, my managers, all of them, they ain't coming to look at me to see if I done something wrong. They coming to see if I've done something right. How can I help them? How can they help me to do something right? He said, everybody in this whole organization, even not my managers when they come. He said, that's a great, great, great feeling for me. And I said, wow. He said, but I also work at Caesar Palace. You would get a different me over there because those managers over there really just told they some assholes. So your leadership, you got the same man, ladies and gentlemen, but in two separate environments where the leader looks out for him over here and the leader is an asshole over here. And you getting two separate men and two separate dispositions and two separate experiences, even for the customers. That's why I said leadership is so important, because the leaders at that other hotel is whatever, and the leaders at this particular hotel is different. So those kind of situations there changed my life and changed my thinking on how I lead and how I pay attention to people in great leadership. Just because you're the leader don't mean you're a great leader. Just like you're a parent, I mean you're a great parent. And you got to learn how to be. And ladies and gentlemen, you're just not born with it. You have to be taught how to be a great leader. So if you want to, give me a call. What's up, Jimmy? But yeah, but no, Jimmy, that's that's the point I was trying to make. Because those experiences are different, man. I just wish I had all y'all with me and y'all would have said, damn. But that's all. Well, Porter News. Give us some Porter News, Jimmy, if you got some. Let's go so we can get out of here. Because Melvin Dews just brought it up.
We got Porter News, but don't forget also today the Guy V. Lewis Award takes place this evening in Houston. They're going to announce the winner. It's down to 10
about
finals.
That. Why we don't talk about that no more? We used that used to be a hot topic in the city. I'm talking about in the city.
I mean, actually, this year is probably the first year that I can remember that I don't know who the winner is going to be announced today. I
it's
have
today?
no. Yes, this evening, 6:15.
At the same spot over there? At that same little old place?
You came last year?
No, but my people can't.
It was the same spot it was last year.
Last year, okay.
Wherever it was
not
last
the year before.
No.
Okay.
No,
okay.
not the golf course.
Okay.
No,
okay.
not the golf course.
Hey,
that was during the final.
They just spruced that golf course up a little bit. They done did some things over there, boy. We got to go back over there. But I'll tell you about it later. But keep going.
So this it started out with 50 finalists in November. Then it was trimmed to 25 in January, and then in February, right at the end of the season, right in the playoffs, it narrowed down to 10. And those 10 players, in alphabetical order by their last name, Reese Austin from Second Baptist School, he's in 11th grade. Adam Boyd from Atascocita High School, he's in the 12th grade. Devin Brown from Pearland, he's a 12th grader. Jakai Kantavi from Atascocita, he's a senior. Josh Goodwin from Cy Ranch, he's a senior. Alvin Mosley from Crawford High School, he's a junior. Daniel Patton from Cy Falls High School, he's a senior. Nas Price from Seven Lakes High School, he's a senior. Isaiah Santos from Seven Lakes High School, he's a junior. And Landon Veal at Houston Christian, he's in the class of 2027, junior. Those are the 10 finalists. Adam, out of them 10, who you rocking with?
Reese.
I don't think an 11th grader has ever won this event.
And I know that. But Reese.
So that means our 12th grade, if an 11th grader wins this event, this award, which ain't never been done, that would mean that, what would that say to the 12th graders?
If 11th grader wins.
If an 11th grader won this award or is named the winner of the Guy V. Lewis Award, what does that say to the class of 2026 in the area of 12th graders?
Have a good life for the rest of your life. That's all. It ain't saying much. Jim, it ain't saying nothing. I mean, if it happened, if I was voting, it'll happen. I wouldn't tell them other guys nothing. I just said, dude, I seen you play and I seen him play, and I like him better. it ain't that nothing against none of the other guys. It ain't that you are bad. I just like him better. I can't choose all of y'all, and that's what I asked him. Can I choose all of y'all? One of y'all, 9 of y'all ain't gonna make it. So I just picked one of the 9, or one of the 10.
Oh, I just got the message. It is open to the public. The
I
food
don't
ain't
want to
open
go,
to the public.
huh?
I'm just saying that they just sent me it's the Tejas Brewery. Tejas Brewery.
They should have
It's
always
a
had it open to the public. Why
well,
was they trying to be private with it?
because if when it was used to be at University of Houston, uh,
Public could have came.
it it didn't stop the public from coming. It
I
was
know,
never
but I'm just
closed to the
saying.
public.
I remember one time it was so sick. I said, man, why? I mean, I guess you wanted to be exclusive. Let it be
What
exclusive.
they ought to have one thing I can probably guess on is they have a certain amount of food that is
Oh,
in
they give away
that's
food.
out there.
Okay. I didn't. Okay, I
So
got
the food is there. So that means anybody walk up, that's one of the
you.
things. So it's a controlled environment. Put it
Okay,
like that. It's open to
I
the
got you.
public,
Okay,
but
I got you.
they ain't just
All right.
advertising out there for everybody to come.
No,
Otherwise,
but if the food part we didn't have the food where just the families of the people can get
it's
to.
there's no it's no way to do it. It's all in the it's
Yeah, but
all
yeah, I
together.
mean, okay.
So
I ain't never
that's the
been.
reason I went to get.
Mhm.
But it's man, this is a really tight
Okay.
race.
It ain't tight to me.
It ain't never been 5 11th graders was 4. Ville, Santos, Mosley, and Reese and Austin. There ain't never been 4 11th graders, I think, that made the final 10 cut. That's 40% of that. So we'll see how that goes in regard this evening. Tejas Brewery, Tejas, is located right in the I think they called it the Art Warehouse District. Art, we got so many different districts now.
Over in the Heights. That's some kind of art
Heights,
district.
Heights ish.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Heights ish.
yeah.
Over near the Targets, in the Heights.
Don't mention Target on this show.
Target.
Okay, I hate that. But keep going.
And so that's once again at 6:15 this afternoon.
That's awesome.
That winner will be announced. Also, you mentioned portal. Jared Harris, Terrence Arsenault in the portal.
Jared Harris in the portal again.
Went to Wyoming this year.
I love Jared Harris too.
I mean, Jared knows, man. Guess what, man? I mean, you can't be mad. I mean, he went and got him a little bump, a little
No, get
bag,
a
and
bump now. Get your bump. Get your
so
bump.
yeah, this comes with it though. You got to go get your bump. You might, you're gonna have to pack your bag up and move around.
So you
So
got to keep. So you got to keep. Once you get a bump, you got to keep bumping.
you want to keep bumping. Just don't turn into Joe Tex. Remember the old song about Joe Tex?
Ain't no bump no more with no big fat woman. but no, man. That's it. Elijah Gadd, we talked about that. Who is Goodson, Jimmy? Who is Goodson?
Josh Goodson. We just named. He
What
would
school
be
he-
there this evening. Josh Goodwin. He's committed to a college as well. I forgot what school he committed to. He just committed the other day. Elijah committed, then Goodwin committed right behind him a couple of days later. So it's great for both of those young men.
So
And
who we play for, Jimmy? I don't know him. Who we play for?
Cypress Ranch High
Cyrus.
School.
Okay.
They made it to the regional finals
Okay. I got.
and lost to, I want to say, Duncanville. They lost
Okay.
to.
I
And
got
so
you.
I mean he had a great year. And so he was one of those guys that's no surprise. We knew Elijah Garrett was a Division I and had
Yeah.
offers. He was just trying to play his way into high major territory
Oh, okay.
with him.
Okay.
Simple. And we knew that Josh Goodwin is a Division I player. He was trying to play his way, but at the same time, everybody had cooled off of him, and they came on back in. He took the offer and ran with it.
What school you going to? What school? Josh.
Where's Josh going? I look in my.
The reason I'm asking Jimmy, you said something key. You said they're trying to play themselves. They still can play themselves into a Division I offer. It's just not right now.
No, not Division I. We're talking about how P4.
High major. I mean, they still got an opportunity to play themselves into one. Still got it. Jim, I would have seen them Knicks last night, man, in the Rockets, man.
Got the heads beat in.
Yes, sir.
Got the head beat in. He's going to Northeastern. That's so he's going to Northeastern.
Oh, way up in Boston. That's a good school.
Yeah.
I like that school.
Northeastern.
Yeah. I love that school.
And so
that's good tradition up there.
Great for him. That way he got it out the way. And once again, I got big news. Like I said, guys, I can't really talk much about it now, but in due time, I got some huge news to share with you guys. I set a target date of maybe April the 20th. Mark that date, and I can give it to you then. Maybe even before, maybe the 16th, but the 20th. I'm target that date. Big news.
Melvin Dude wanted to say something right quick before you get out of here. Melvin Dude, now I got to go. I really got some things to do, so y'all better get these. Y'all can't come on the show at 2 o'clock and be asking questions.
Would you do the same job at different location for the same or more money? Is that a coach or a player?
He talking about the portal. So you
talking about a player? Player when he's saying the same job?
Yeah, because he said portal.
Yeah, I mean, some will. You don't realize a lot of things that go behind the curtain on a lot of different programs.
And sometimes the people tell you to move around too, Jimmy.
Sometimes it's time. You ready to just get the hell away from there. You and all your parents, and you know you want to go. And guess what? My thing is, guys.
Man, you ain't lying.
Everybody, these kids are getting paid. The ones we're talking about in these examples, not everybody. Mm-hmm. Don't feel sorry for them moving around because their lease is up. They're gone. They're on the move. And they're going to get another bag. Let them go where they can get a bag. But guess what? As I leave you with the old famous cliche, eventually, they all end up where they belong. Remember that. Eventually. You got on that shadow show and you're out the door. Peace, we up out here. It's time for Guy V. Lewis Award. We're going to win that thing tonight, man. It's going down.
Reese.
Over to RCS.
I got 100 on Reese.
We'll see.
I'm going to go to
I honestly don't know. I didn't ask him. I don't want to know. I want to get the element of surprise like everybody else get it.
And we don't care. We don't care if you don't know or not. We ain't going to ask. We all right. I'm good. I don't care. I don't want to know. I know. Is anybody going to be tweeting from it? Is somebody going to be tweeting live from it? Because I ain't coming by there. I'm being on the golf course.
I mean, somebody probably will.
Somebody tweet live from me and let me know.
Somebody probably. It's going to,
Since y'all know where the place is now. Go by the brewery and get you some beer.
Tejas Brewery. They make their own brew. It's a good sports bar with a good view.
Okay.
That's why they do that. It's a great, on the rooftop of the building, they have a covered rooftop. So you're getting the elements of Houston and you're looking right at downtown. It's like 3 levels up, maybe 3 or 4 levels up the top of the brewery.
That's nice.
So, on the bottom floor, you see them brewing their own stuff. So that's what it's a good sports bar. And
I like that.
They have chicken tenders and all that stuff there. But I'll be there. 6:15. Anyway, we up out of here, man. Peace. Go Astros 2-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Astros the hottest team in baseball over the last 4 games. See if we can keep that win streak going. Yes, they are. Hottest team in baseball last 4 games. First in MLB.
Jimmy, we got 150 more damn games to go, man. I can't believe you just can't. Stop.
You're only as good as your last. Look.
I've been pushing.
I'm gonna give me a toothpick. Remember Dusty? These Dusty. Remember Dusty?
What does that, man?
Dustin is from Frisco.
Okay. All right. Let me
He
go. I
coached.
gotta
He
go.
coached.
They waiting on me.
Dustin. Look.
Y'all can